Hello mercenaries, and welcome back to Stoneshard. So, the bad news is that I've been recording the Dirwin playthrough with the wrong OBS settings, so I'm going to restart for your pleasure, which means you didn't... well, you are going to miss something. I thought I'd just show it. I'm only level 2, so it's not that bad. This is how far I got. Got a potion of anesthesia and an antidote that I found. All kinds of good stuff. Bad stuff happened. What can I do? We have to restart because I can't release a playthrough that started in the middle of the whole thing. That wouldn't do, wouldn't it? Or would it? So that's too bad. Dirwin, you get another chance. The good news is that I get to play Dirwin a little bit more experienced with him. He, in my opinion, is one of the weaker characters. I am saying that tentatively because I know some people feel strongly about these things. I think he is weaker, at least, than the mage, in that you're playing a ranged character without spells. So, even just from that point on, you are already sort of a little bit set back. The mage I find to be the better range character. That's simple. It's as simple as that. And now, while I'm talking, I'm just going around looting. Normally, I don't even go up here and loot. Now we've walked up the stairs. Okay, we found a coin and some. Just simple earrings. All right. I'm not grabbing the marks either. I don't know why I went up here. I guess out of curiosity. All right. Let's go down and follow my starting tips. Now, more good news is that I didn't follow my own tip guide very well in the up until the point where I had to quit my Dirwin run. I made some very, very silly mistakes that no one will ever know about now. So I suppose that's nice. We are gonna rescue a captive. Good enough for me. Let's loot him. So why not? If you haven't already, go and check out my tip guide. It's the first time I've ever made a tip guide for any game ever, and I feel strongly about it. So if you find it in your heart, I normally never ask for likes or anything, but I would like people to like that one. Like. And that's all I have to say about it. I hope you enjoyed it if you have already watched it. Where's the potatoes? Potatoes are really cheap. Oh, they don't sell potatoes here. Never mind. I guess we will buy... Do we have more dumplings? I like dumplings. No. Beet. They're cheap. A pretzel. A little bit more expensive. Onion. Cheap. I thought they had potatoes in this town. That must be the other one. It makes sense that farmers sell specific wares depending on the town that you are in. I like equipping the axe at the start here. So the metal objects to the smith. Comb sells for 1 everywhere. And let's see, the bow we don't need. So, I guess I have to go through all of this again, but now I'm more experienced with it, so here we go. We need to talk about Dirwin and his early skills. Bear with me. I wonder if I end up... I almost clicked the bread here to sell it with my shift clicking, and I don't think you can rebuy. So with shift clicking, you really need to be careful what you're clicking. We didn't mess it up here, but I easily could have. Alright. Anyway. Ranged weapons are lovely. You get the bow, and as I've stated, the bow is great. I don't think it's as good as pyromancy, so there's that. It does have some advantages, and the main one is distracting shot. With this distracting shot, you move 2 tiles away from an enemy. Well, in whatever direction you desire, you get full dodge during that move, and you get to, at the end of that move, you make a free shot against the nearest enemy with lower damage and accuracy. Good. So that's an awesome ability, and you can use it to disengage from fights that you don't want to stay in, and you can use it to kite enemies really effectively. All the good stuff. But the problem with leveling into ranged weapons is that, especially in dungeons, eventually you will end up in melee, and then I don't particularly know how much ranged weapons are punished in melee, but I know you can probably not counter with them. I'm honestly not sure. So you need to switch to daggers or any melee weapon at some point during the fight, which means that you're now switching into something that you haven't leveled at all. And unlike pyromancy, you can't just throw spells while you're also doing melee, because then you would have to switch weapons back and forth, and that simply does not work. So then you might think, okay, maybe we level daggers first and get the quick hands. But here's my reasoning for why that is not a good idea. With quick hands, you get one free action per combat, only per combat. If you ever end up switching back to the bow during combat, something has already gone terribly wrong. So it's only once per combat. And then the distracting shot is better because it both allows you to move kite away and disengage from a fight, after which you can then just keep running, or you keep shooting. You end up at distance 2, then they move 1, so there's one space between you, and then you can switch to daggers if you so please. So you've gotten an extra move. Oh, sorry, not an extra move, but then you got an extra free attack off, and you still get to switch to daggers when they come back, when they come in. So it's the same as quick hands, with the added benefits of distracting shot. In daggers, though, there's also this deadly trick ability that I am looking at hungrily. It does sort of the same as distracting shot. You deliver a strike, so you get a free attack, then you swap paces with the enemy and immobilize them for 3 turns, which means you can again disengage by just running away, or you can keep fighting, and the next turn you get a 100% dodge chance. So it's as good as distracting shot. Maybe we level into deadly trick first. So far in my Dirwin plays, I've been going aim attack, taking aim, distracting shot, then into daggers, going double lunge, and then I've never made it further because it ended there. Do we go double lunge and deadly trick first? I'm gonna go with no, because what I really like to do with Dirwin is to go hunting first. We are literally playing the hunter, so we are going hunting. That is my decision. Why am I talking to you here? I feel like there was a reason that we should go. And before I bought a belt really early on, the knightly girdle. Let's go and check whether or not the blacksmith has the knightly girdle. I learned today on the Discord channel that loot, not only loot, but also merchants are scaled with level. So not all equipment is available at the start and will only become available in shops, can spawn in shops after you reach certain level increments. Mind blown. That means you should probably wait in most cases. But the knightly girdle, you can afford it early on, and this is the same belt that I had with Anna at the very end of her run. It's a good item, no penalties. Energy and energy restoration. Trust me, we will not need that at the beginning with Dirwin, especially when we go taking aim, because this one costs 1 energy. So we have 1 energy spending ability, that's distracting shot, and we don't get to do that all that often. So this is just a pure upgrade, 1 protection, some stuff, and the leather belt can be sold. We should sell it down by the tailor. And then I rambled on because I had so much to get off my chest here that I already covered in my failed attempts to record a Dirwin playthrough. So I'm sorry about that. Now we will go out and we will go on a hunt. What I want to do is I want to reach level 2 before we reach the first boss, the first brigand boss. I got that far while I was recording my tip video, and I died to the boss while recording my tip video. Because I was level 1 and weak sauce. Because you can... with the boss, he will make it into melee combat with us. And if we don't level 1s, he will just murder me if I have spec'd into ranged weapons. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Are we ready to go? I feel like I'm missing out something. I know I said we should always bring an antitoxin. That's iffy. We don't have that much money now because I bought the belt. So we're not going to buy any more here. And not Mind Ward or Bog Bean either. I'm running it low early on because we're going hunting and it should be fine. Should be fine. So I should... Oh, okay. Never mind. This is kind of bad. Bad start. We will do something that I actually have never done before, I promise. Use the map tile a little bit like this because we cannot just run into wolves like that at the start. That's not okay. We use taking aim all the time. It's a good ability, and what it does is that it takes it lowers ammo attrition. We shoot more, or we shoot less, but better. And I have found it to be worth it. In the prologue, I did mention that I didn't really like it, but here where money and ammo matters, I find it usable. Okay, we are doing really well. Normally wolves do make it into melee combat with me, so far so good. We didn't get a single pelt though. But wolves are the enemies that we are looking for early on because they give the most experience in the wild. Besides bears, we don't want to find bears. I have learned an honest respect for bears. Come back, Pumbaa. I'm not gonna hurt you, I lied. No pelt though, damn. And this one only gives 5 XP, so that wasn't good. Here we can loot some plants. Good stuff. No pelts out of 3. Oh, and a mind ward. Nice. I don't recognize all the plants on site, but mind ward for sure is the one I keep an eye out for. Okay. Fox pelt is the most valuable one, and they are a weak source, so 1 arrow can fell them. Very good. Oh, we did get a wolf pelt. What am I saying? Sorry. I got a little bit flustered by finding out that I used the wrong scene in OBS to record my playthrough. That was just... it's so frustrating. It was 2 episodes worth of good old hunting. Okay, a goon is spotted. They haven't spotted me yet. So the ambush is not yet afoot. Interesting. Maybe it's not even an ambush. It's probably not. Normal goons don't make it into melee combat with us. Wolves are tougher than him. Okay, more guys are coming in. So what we do here is that early on, before they even are close to us, we are going to use Distracting Shot. It does gain us a little bit of distance, and since it goes on cooldown for 8 turns, this way we get to use it 1 more time during the same fight. I hate the way arrows work. If you have 2 stacks, they will not, when you pick it up, put them into your inventory up here, into your hand slot. I keep forgetting that, and so we are losing turns in combat because I have to re-equip them. That is unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to kite until Distracting Shot was ready. Okay, we were not punished for it. Lucky. This one is completely busted, so pelts are worth more. So you have to keep refreshing your arrows like this annually. Kill him. And so this is fine when we're on the world map and not in a dungeon. the bow is just fine. It's honestly pretty good. As long as we don't walk around a corner and walk into a bear. It spotted me way too early. Damn it. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Gotta chase it. Okay. Now we're gonna shoot. Did it start bleeding? No. If it starts bleeding, we should save ammo. It did not start bleeding that time either. Oh, don't lose sight of it. Good stuff. Alright. Another victory, but no pelt. We saw another boar over here. This is the most hunting I've ever done on one map tile, so this is working out quite nicely. Here, piggy piggy. Here, piggy piggy. We lost it. It might have run to the corner of the map tile already. We have optimism, then we get more experience. Oh, we see some mind ward. Oh, there it is. Found you. We don't need more mind ward at the moment. Okay. It did not start bleeding. Sometimes you land an injury on your hunted target, so that's why. Oh, a bear. A fox is worth more. Ah, come on. Not good enough. Okay, he's just out of sight and he was bleeding and dead. Dead from it. Why are you not allowing me to shoot? Alright, good. Not bleeding. Okay, we were lucky. Okay. Let's eat something, like a pancap. It's fine. So when I pick up this arrow, yeah, it doesn't go into... They should always prioritizing putting him into hand. That should be a thing. Go and bug the game developers on the Discord if you agree with me. We're dropping the rag. Did we get a pelt out of you? No. Are we going back already? I could squeeze in another pelt, but let's just go back. I think we've gotten a good run here. And we have to go back before the town shops close. I think we made it back, maybe? No, people are already going home to sleep. Nope. Nice. Wait, what? Whatever you say, Grams. Ah, well, okay, so he is already closed. Sometimes I can make it back before they close. Too bad. Go and drink. Go and buy a bed, and we will sell our stuff in the morning. And I I think I will prefer having 2 hunting excursions. He sells food for more than the salesman out in the town square, I think. So we will wait until they open. Alright. So yeah, one more hunting excursion before we go to the first dungeon. I know it's not the most interesting gameplay to watch, but I think it's worth it to make sure that we don't die. We just want to make sure that we level while doing the first dungeon so that we can get level 2 on the boss. That's the goal for this. Sell. No, it's the spiked club that I wanted to sell here. I could have dropped that easily. It's not worth all that much. The pelts always surprise me in how much they're worth. So that's quite nice. I didn't show it here because I'm a fool. I'm a little bit huge to jump the gun there. Now we're also going to do something that I don't normally do, but I guess I'll do it this time. And that is to save some items in something other than my own chest in the tavern. Some medical supplies that we won't need on a hunting excursion, I think. Yeah, like that. I don't want to drop healing cells. That's a little bit too aggressive. But this way we have room for more loot. And then we are gonna go out and murder. We need to find wolves. The wolves give more experience than anything else. And also drop some pretty valuable pelts. And the good thing about Distracting Shot is that if we walk around a corner and encounter a bear, and it aggroes on us in that same action, which that hasn't happened to me ever, but in theory that is something that could happen, and I've heard other people experience. Oh no, I'm too aggressive here. Then we can use Distracting Shot to disengage and then just run like hell. Don't be afraid to be a coward. I have learned a healthy respect for bears. So wolves were actually nerfed, by the way. Their detection radius has been nerfed by quite a bit, and this one isn't aggroing on me even though I'm shooting it. That's a first, though. But they've become more deadly in melee as a trade-off, but still I don't think I like wolves being this bad at detecting people. Like, this seems like this is definitely not intended. It's just ignoring me completely. Oh, because they're fighting humans. Okay, we get experience for this, so I'm okay with this. I'm gonna shoot a little bit at both sides here. Now the humans are winning. Oh, I misclicked. The wolf won that one. I can recharge my arrows here. Die! Good. Alright. That may be all the experience we need. Now we go back and sell, and then I think we're good. That was more than I could have asked for. That was relatively quick. That was nice. Lucky. Oh, okay. It hasn't seen me yet. There. Can't use the Distracting Shot to chase. In a hut. Oh, you're not getting away now. Gotcha. And a deer hide. Nice. Yeah, we can make room for it. My hamster has awoken. She always does so at the worst times when I'm recording. Now she wants my attention. But she must wait. What are we doing? We need to sell the hides and the peasant flail at the carpenter, and then we are ready to excurse on an excursion. That doesn't make sense. That's not how those words work. We can maybe buy a little upgrade here. Tanned boots, for example. Nah, way too expensive. But some gloves. Tied gloves. Purely an upgrade. Yeah. Oh, and a purse. We will take a purse. And I had a debate on the YouTube's comments with a guy over purses. And he made a good point, but I don't want to drag them back when I found them in dungeons. But I do want one, and they aren't always for sale. So we will buy one now and store it in the tavern chest for later, just in case I will need it. Bead. We should also, I didn't have to click escape. Sorry. We should also talk to him here and just see what he has for sale. Like a copper chain is usually pretty cheap and worth the money. Healing efficiency sounds good. And this one, health restoration plus 1%. Healing efficiency, that's expensive. And rings are more common than necklaces, so that's why I'm hesitating. Did we take Varen's ring? We did. Alright, good. Go and store that purse for later use. And when we arrive in the other town, I'll buy a purse there and put it in that tavern chest. So we have one leftover purse in every town we are in. Just some optimizations that I've thought of. One guy suggested, and I forgot his name, sorry. I'm sure he's watching, so don't hate me for it, but you can screenshot this map and put it and save it up to your desktop, and then just when save it or put it in a chest by the village elder. So every time it gives you a quest, you go and check where the X is, and then you just go there via your desktop saved map instead of running, and that would save you you save the map that way. You don't have to run around with it. I am not keen on doing that because I'm expecting that you guys will enjoy seeing the map. So therefore we are not using that little, you could call it an exploit. It's a trick, if anything. Now we will grab those things that I saved in here. Not something I will do a lot, I promise. I like using the chest as my sort of storage space. And the coal would have sold more elsewhere, but it's fine. Do we have everything that we need to go into the first dungeon? We've got almost a level, not quite, but halfway there. Now do keep in mind, it's not guaranteed that we will make it to the dungeon, but I will make the effort to make it a thing. Oh, do we have enough food? You know what? I'm an idiot. I have a leaving towns checklist. This is what I was talking about I didn't do that in my other recording either. I even have it on a post-it note right here. Water skin refill, I did that. But I didn't repair. I don't think we've taken any damage yet. Let's just go and check. Yeah, nothing to repair. That's always nice. Money saved. But I should buy arrows. Oh, do we have enough arrows? Oh, we don't. Don't really have enough arrows. Trust me, we can use more than 25 arrows in a run. And they aren't that expensive, so we will buy an extra set. Then stock up on food and medical supplies. Medical supplies I did, but I don't think we have enough food. I saw that it was pretty far away. Pretzel is for morale, that's not necessary. And these things give us thirst. Hunger 5% for 7, or hunger 15% for 20. And then over here, meat, you would think it's 41 for 30. 7 for 5. I think this is worth more. And the cooked venison. Then for 6 more, you're getting 5% more. And smoked ham is the superior one, but it is very expensive. I wouldn't normally recommend it at the start, but we do in fact have the money for it, and some other food that will spoil, and this will not, so we can eat the spoiled food. An early smoked ham. There you go. My first time doing that. Okay, that didn't satisfy our thirst. Onion lowers intoxication, I didn't know. 1, 2... 150. I need to sit down and do the math on smoked ham someday. I have a feeling that it's better than I give it credit for. But it will not be today. Hopefully we can get to the first boss in this episode. That would be the best. Not speedrunning, just playing fast. Oh no! Oh no, you're kidding me! Run! Oh no! Oh no! Run! Oh no, we're dead. Wow. How do I get out of this situation? I ran into a bear. We've just proven that I can't. I was playing way too fast. I panicked. 2 turns until distracting shot becomes available. And then what? If I change map tile, it will not disengage. Okay, you know what? I have a plan. I have a bad plan, but it is a plan. First of all, we aim. No, we shoot twice. Okay, dodged. Fucking lucky. Okay, I'm swearing now. Okay, never mind. We're dead. Yeah, that's it. See, this was the plan. And if I wasn't bleeding right now, it would be fine. But I can't stop. Okay, we stopped bleeding. So here's the plan. Bears will fight with bandits. So now we go and find some bandits. Help! Help! Or wolves. Anything. We just can't end up in a situation. Oh, and we can keep gaining distance with distracting shot while also firing at him. Look at that. Okay. See, this is why the bow is good. I didn't even think of this. Bear becomes alarmed. Wasn't he already? But we are shaking him. Look at that. Holy crap. Dirwin, you are better than I give you credit for. Now run! Like your life depended on it. Which it does. I can't believe we survived running into a bear like that. I'm shaking my head. Oh lord. I'm pretty sure it's not following us anymore. The dumpling. Holy crap. We went down. I think we're too far south. Not sure. I'm pushing on, even though we only have 1 splint. That may be a mistake. But I didn't feel like going back. I can't believe that we're still alive. Okay, this is a road. That's not very helpful. Oh, and an ambush. Okay, we might have to go back to town after this, depending on the outcome. This is kind of bad, because we can't. I know there's one coming from this angle too. Usually there is. I'm spreading out the damage here, which may also be a mistake. It's probably definitely a mistake. Okay. Is any of you more wounded than the other? 75 precisely, both of you. Okay. That is not what I was intending. Okay. Oh, are we not able to disengage here? We are not. But now we're doing the same strategy again, because that worked against the bear. It's only 2 guys. Well, we still got an injured hand, so I'm not really keen on fighting them head on. Okay. He didn't start bleeding, unfortunately. Keep running, keep running. The distraction shot is definitely a lifesaver. We are out of ammo. God damn it. Okay, come at me, boy. Got him. We didn't even take a hit in that fight. I'm still shaking that we survived that bear attack. Amazing. Let's go and pick up some of those arrows. We did lose a lot of arrows to the bear, actually, because we weren't able to go back and recover arrows after fighting it. But we should have died. So there's a T-crossing here that's not helpful at all. Well, it's kind of helpful. You know what? What it tells me is that we are too far south. Oh, okay. I will murder a fox. It's bleeding. Maybe we should go back to town. I don't know. I don't really wanna. Oh, but we've got another ambush. Okay, game. Are you trying to tell me something here? I'm getting a little bit frustrated right now. Okay, I definitely messed that up. I know these guys and their abilities, so why did I not kite? They're fighting this guy with an injured hand. Oh god. We are going back to town. But by all accounts, we should be dead twice over. So, I am okay. We made it through. We are gonna say, screw you, game, I'm going home. Game doesn't want me to go to the quest site right now, guys. It's not me. I trust me. Sanity is doing fine. Morale is lowered. Okay. And we will eat this horsetail. Where did I leave the bear, though? I mean, the chance that we run into it again like that is low. He said, questioning his own sanity. At least that was an exciting start to Dirwin's adventures. Kind of like that movie where that guy fights a bear. The guy that never wins an Oscar. I haven't seen it. I've seen the scene, though. The bear scene. And I kind of feel like that's what happened. God damn it. We will murder these wolves, of course. Since we're going back anyway, we might as well have some fun. They didn't aggro on me yet. They're out of range now. Come on, die! Okay, I shot one too many times. Rough start to this whole run. And arrows are so finicky to work with. Another reason why Dirwin is... That doesn't make him weaker, but it makes him less fun to play. If I have to be quite honest. But it is nice when you crit with bows at distance and can murder enemies without them ever touching you. Okay, so we leveled before we even start the first dungeon. That's a first. Well, I'll take it. So we got the distracting shot. Now I want the 3 dagger skills that I spoke of. We want lunge, double lunge first, then I think deadly trick, and then quick hands. And then we will focus bow after that. So it is nice and kind of cool that daggers and bow complement each other very well, I find. We are in the wrong spot. We need to go 1 north. I saw that herb, and I chose not to go over and pick it up, if you're wondering. So we are trying to make progress in this episode. Everyone's already gone to bed. It's night time. So let's go and sleep. Oh, and I should go and check whether or not I'm recording with the right scene in OBS. Yes, I am. Alright. Because it just hit me that I might not be. We are gonna sleep in the tavern. And then go out again. Having now conquered more enemies and survived the bear attack at level 1. Oh, we got a pretty good weapon here, the Crude Falchion, and it's not even that damaged, so it will replace my Peasant Hatchet here. Alright, so we've got an equipment upgrade as well. Nice. I don't know whether double daggers is better than dagger and a sword. That is not something I am aware of. What are we waiting for here? We need to go and sell to the tailor for one. Did I not sleep until morning? Did I mess it up? I thought I did. Oh, I did. Yeah, okay. Order that one pelt. Go and talk to Carpenter for the peasant flails. He sells them, so he should buy them for more. I haven't honestly checked. Pine cap. I think one of the merchants pays 4 for pine caps. Ah, there's a limit to my patience sometimes. What about axes? You would think that the carpenter likes axes, but I do think that the smithy will... Oh, well, you know what? Let's check. 4. Where is the smith? Did he sleep in? Interesting. That's a first. Have we made a lot of money? Not really. 3 here. Okay. We do need a new splint, but they sell for less at the herbalist. Like 1 coin. Difference, but still, money is money. And as I say that, I'm going to sell the axe here because I am out of patience. Where the smith? No smith. We will need more. Oh, we will put 2 points in perception. This works with range damage and bonus range for the bow. Also accuracy and crit chance for the bow. And it also works for accuracy and crit chance with daggers. Also gives us extra stealth, which that's another reason that I haven't pointed out in this playthrough yet, which is that one of the other reasons why Dirwin is not good yet is because stealth is not yet in the game, and Dirwin, if any character, is focused on stealth. You want to be able to sneak close to your prey when you're hunting to get more shots on them before they run away, or if you're fighting, you can get certain dagger skills that combo with being in stealth mode, and stealth mode, as I pointed out, is not yet in the game. So we'll buy 2 these roasted drumsticks. I'm not sure. They are expensive, but they give a lot of hunger. The problem with the roasted drumstick, like this one here, is it gets rid of 30% of hunger, which is fantastic. But you get a hunger debuff when you are at 25. So you want to wait until you are at 30 to eat the drumstick, which it means you are running around with hunger for 5% worth of time. Same goes with the smoked ham. No, okay, it's precisely 25. Never mind. What did I use? Right, these splints. We can buy an enchantment scroll. What am I saying? We have no money. We have healing cells. Okay. Leaving town checklist. Water skin refill. Okay, see. And I need to go and repair items. I almost forgot the whole thing. Dang it, Keejchen. I'm sure someone is shaking their head at me, so I can assure you that I am doing so too. But you know what? I survived a bear attack at level 1. So, screw you guys. I don't mean that. I love you guys. Fill the water skin. lift up the bucket. And the guard is like, what? Okay. Let's see if we can make it to the dungeon before I end the episode. We will not be able to get to the boss before I end the episode. But we might make it to the dungeon. Here's wolves. Okay. I don't see why we wouldn't kill some wolves. If they are gonna be all juicy like that. Okay. Now I'm playing poorly because I want to play fast. And then I will go back and sell that damned wolf pelt. Of course I will, because we are right next to the tailor here. And we are almost out of money. This game does not want me to get to the first dungeon. Oops. Okay, yeah, 2 wolf pelts, so we are going back. Taking all the arrows back up. And we are hungry, but we are gonna wait until 30, and then we're gonna eat a roasted drumstick. In fact, wait. Well, let's go to the tailor before the shops close on me. That would suck. Okay, let me see here. Because I want to make sure that nothing else is rotting. Oh, the drumsticks are first in line. And pine caps don't rot, so that's nice. 29% hunger. What is the hunger debuff? It's only related to energy, and with Dirwin, we don't really care about energy. Look at that, we can honestly get away with starving a bit. Aha. Here's the difference where the mage is a little bit more handicapped. With the mage is much more energy hungry. Oh no. Enemy! More than one. This guy's way worse. And we are gonna cheese these guys because I don't want to go back again. Well, we are basically running back by doing this. Okay. It matters which way I run because we can't always run diagonally. God damn it. We're not hitting. Okay, that helped. Let's fight. Don't be afraid to be a coward. I didn't listen to my own advice. Oh, we got an injury. And bleeding. God damn it, we have to go back to the future. Let's kill a boar. Gotta make some money off of this trip back. Yeah, okay. Nice. Crit a boar for a one-shot kill. That's the first. Where did the deer go? Come here, little Bambi. I hope they eventually allow prey like that to run off map tile when they're being hunted. Because they would. Now we eat a roasted drumstick. Go and sell the loot while our body recovers. I'm not ending this episode until we are at the start of that dungeon. I promise. I will make it there. Maybe this will be another 9-hour video. We need to buy some more food. Let's buy one more drumstick then. So we barely even made any money going back and forth. But I don't think we lost any necessarily. And we did gain some experience. So nothing to scoff at. And then now we will try to get to that freaking dungeon. We are already one down. So we honestly just have to go east. One south, I should say. I should go back for those arrows, but no. And I didn't repair. But I mean, we haven't been out for that long. It should be fine. It should be fine. I'm getting impatient. And now we run into a teddy bear. If this episode's theme is anything to go by. No bear. Rabbit spotted. I'm looking down here more than anything. To figure out when to stop. Any loot here? No? Huh. Normally when there's a wagon, it doesn't look like this, but usually there's loot. Alright. No loot for me. Are we in the right spot? Yeah, we are here. One more over. To the east. And usually there are not any other hostile encounters on the dungeon tile. We even have another like 10 minutes to go, so we can start on the dungeon. Perfect. So here's something interesting about the bow that we will note. When I click this button, and it's not, I always do that where I'm in a bad spot to show it, but this is well enough. So if I go to the left or right, we can easily see the max range, and we could, in theory, if we had more max range, we could shoot all the way out here. Same goes to the other side. At the top or the bottom is the worst. Here, I cannot shoot at my max range. At the top, neither. So when you are playing with a bow-focused character, you want to attack to the east or to the west. And look at me here, aggroing carefully, right? Great. Just great. Make a tip video and then don't follow your own tips. I really try though. I swear, this was not intended. Okay. Sure we can get that guy. Okay. Progress was made. Get out the bow. Replenish your arrows, because the game doesn't want that to happen on its own. And now, okay, I haven't even talked about Dirwin's trait here. The problem with Dirwin's trait. The first time an enemy enters your vision, they receive minus dodge chance and extra damage taken. That's a lovely trait. I think we may have probably didn't even get it on those two guys, because look at this. This guy who was here ran down here. That's like more than 10 moves. So the final shot at least was not with that bonus. And this guy, we've already seen him. It doesn't show up as a debuff either. So there's no like visual countdown to the debuff that they're getting. You have to keep it in your mind from the point where you spot him. And this guy for sure does not have the debuff at the moment, because we've already seen him. He ran away for more than 10 turns. Now we're back and he's still here. And it's not the first time we see him now. So I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work anymore. Doesn't matter for this guy. It's just something to note. Nothing else to loot here. I always check and I never find anything, so never mind. In on we go inside. Check for traps. Coaches, we find food. Perfect. Let's loot. Prices of alcohol has been buffed. So, oh, and we find an antitoxin for free. Lucky. Enemy! I don't see an enemy. Okay, there we go. And they can hear when we smash barrels and stuff. So one could think that you should... Oh, god damn it. That you should not smash barrels. But then on the other hand, we just found an antitoxin and a goat cheese in a barrel. So sometimes we find good loot. I think I will commit, though, from this point on, to not smash barrels while we are exploring. Because we need to get the drop on the enemies as Dirwin. This is the first time I see a ladle. I'm not even gonna pick it up and throw it on the floor because I don't want it. It's a bad and inexpensive item. Okay. We are not coming back this way, so I'm gonna smash these crates. And it should be far enough away. Oh, and they can't open closed doors unless I have already encountered them. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen it ever. So they should not be able to react to this. But then they might be alarmed and come towards the door. So maybe this is actually a really bad idea. Either way, get out the bow, open the door, check for traps. Okay, we did not get the drop on him, but not for a lack of trying. Jesus. Run away, run away. And then we switch. So that was as good as the quick hands skill, that's what I meant. And we got a shot in as well. Okay. Good stuff. Well done, Dirwin. Well done, Dirwin. Hey, sounds cool. That sounds fun to say, at least. Replenish the arrows. Don't smash the barrels. Commit to it, Keejchen. Oh no. Well, they're both archers. This is kind of an interesting encounter. They can't both see me here. I think we will win the archer duel. Not against two, though. I think. Well, he can't see me, this guy. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to target around corners with this thing here. That might be a thing, like I showed in my tip video. So, when I say that it might be fixed, what may happen is that it's gonna be not possible at all after the fix. We are gaining arrows here because when he misses me, it drops arrows on the floor. So we are in fact gaining arrows by taking the longer fight. We need to go to 30 hunger, but thirst we can drink, that's fine. Now peasant bow, I believe, is the bad one that you find at the start. Well, I never did the comparison, but the peasant bow is, or I should say Dirwin's bow is only slightly better than a peasant's bow. It is better, but doesn't do more damage, just have a little bit extra stats. So, any bow that we find later down the line, like a short bow, is probably better. No. Oh. Maybe the one you get in town is a short bow, not a peasant's bow then. Okay. The fox pelt is nice, but it's way too big to be money efficient. Compared to the other loot that we will find in this dungeon, I'm sure. Check for traps. And now we will smash barrels, because there cannot be anyone nearby. We're almost at 30% hunger. That beat. Okay, we have already filled up. Let's just eat now. Drumstick. Okay, check for traps. I probably already did it here. This guy was locked in. He might be a prisoner. But he's coming right for us. Spiked club. Not worth anything. Check for traps. Don't smash barrels. I can't help myself. I want to smash barrels. That's the problem. This one we have to smash. Okay. And he heard it. Look at that. Oh boy. Okay, so this is fine, because he's gonna be blocking. Interesting. Yeah, the AI isn't that smart. Oh boy. Oh, now we're out of arrows because I didn't manually put them into my hand. Like that, and then he will jump at me. Oh wow. Oh. Rough. Okay. That was an injury right there. Okay. We have Mind Ward for sanity and morale. Let's see. 1. Burdock is for intoxication. Oh, I did not buy a healing salve. Pain at 30%. It's not that bad, but it is bad. Oh, we have alcohol. Rest here. How's the intoxication? It's pretty high. Okay, we will then eat the burdock, which lowers intoxication. Light dehydration, and keep resting. Do we need a healing salve? No, not yet. We're still drunk for a long while. Holy crap, that's some strong alcohol. Okay. So should I push on while I'm drunk? Of course I shouldn't. But maybe that's a good cliffhanger. Yeah, it should be a good cliffhanger. Having a bit of a drink and then saying goodbye to Dirwin for now. He did make it to the dungeon. An interesting start to Dirwin's adventures, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed, as always, and see you next time. Bye-bye.